Hi there, I'm Felicia from Singapore, and this is 107. It's 107.
Good morning, au pairs and secret layers. It's the weekend, so where else would we be going besides the suburbs? The only thing kind of out of the ordinary today is I'm teaching sort of a little theater masterclass this evening. Sweet Bear might come. If not, I'll have someone else film parts of it. You can tune in if you care. Right now, car ride back to the suburbs. Sweet Bear, come here. Sweet Bear, can you tell us about your new saying that you made up?
That will go killing.
So what is it?
It means go crazy and make a killing.
And you just combined it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about how you do that?
Sometimes, actually all the time, I combine like popular phrases. Like for example, that tickles me fancy.
Which is a combination of what?
Tickle me Elmo. Tickle me fancy. I didn't say that right.
Yeah, you say tickle me fancy, which is tickle my fancy and tickle me Elmo.
Yeah, and then another one that I say is yes.
Oh, prounce.
Yeah, I think prounce is a word like pounce and prance, and then in high school I figured out prounce.
Can you show me how to prounce?
No, I thought pounce was prounce. But I just combined the two.
You thought pounce was prounce?
I thought when you pounce. Sorry, that really knocked the wind out of me.
We are out of shape.
Tomorrow, whole 30 buckets in my bucket.
See that?
One more bag. Are you leaving?
I'm leaving. I love you.
Love you.
All right, time to go to the little master class. Gonna hopefully share some wisdom with some young actors. I want to tell you about something on my way there. Okay, so I view my life in buckets, different buckets, not like the dog buckets, but like actual buckets or metaphorical buckets where they're filled with things. You know the type of buckets. I view my life as these sort of passion buckets, and my well-being really is based off of how full or how dry are these different passion buckets of mine. I have different passions or different buckets that need to be filled in my life. I have a writing bucket. As a writer, I need to write and fulfill that passion. I have a relationship bucket with my marriage. I have an acting and performing bucket, like being on stage, a speaking bucket, a teaching bucket, a leadership bucket. There's all these different passions I have that at one point I could be filling one of them or two of them, but if I go too long and one of my buckets starts running dry, I notice that my soul gets sad, my heart gets sad, or I begin to act differently. And I started to notice this in college when I was majoring in acting and musical theater, because my acting and performing bucket for those 4 years, it was overflowing. I was fulfilling that passion every single day. But I would notice that after a while, my leadership bucket and my teaching bucket, it would run dry. And since I realized that, now I try and structure my life so that every couple of months, I'm always doing something that will fill up any bucket that is running dry. That's why I do these YouTube videos, and that's why I speak all the time, because it fills up a bucket for me. That's why I've taken this job as the director of this summer camp, because that fills up a leadership bucket for me. And that's why I go and I teach little classes like this, because it fills up that teaching bucket. I think a big part of keeping ourselves healthy from an emotional and spiritual standpoint is knowing what we're passionate about and really committing ourselves to doing those things. A lot of the times when I'm feeling depressed or when I'm feeling upset, it's because I'm not filling one of those buckets. One of those buckets is running dry. So I would encourage you to examine your life today and look at possibly what passion buckets in your life are running dry and take on, even if it's a small one-day project. This class is just one day. It's a couple hours, but it's gonna fill that bucket for me. It's gonna make me feel so good, and hopefully I can teach some students something as well. So take a look at your passion buckets today. And you can think of buckets while you do it. All right, I'm almost there. All right, I am done. Remember what I said about passion buckets? If you can't tell, I am overflowing. My teaching passion bucket is overflowing right now. That was so much fun. That was awesome. I love it. I know it's overstated, and I know it sounds like a motivational speaker, but like, listen, I don't know if this is 100% true all the time, but what I am finding is that the key to happiness and joy and fulfillment in my life, when I am most full, when I am most fired up, it's when you find what you love and you do that. But now I'm going home to Sweet Bear. Just one thing I love after another. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm just so pumped up right now. Find what you love, do it. That's it.
Oh my leg.
Sweet Bear, what are we doing?
Going to Portilla.
Getting really fat before we lose all the weight.
Because tomorrow.
For our church thing, we have to do like a little road rally thing, and for one of our cards, we have to get a video with 4 strangers doing the whip and nay nay.
Oh, we got that.
Here, Jack, get a video.
As long, can you get a video on this too? Thank you. It's already recording, so no need to do anything. So, us 4.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay nay. Now watch me whip. Watch me nay nay.
Here we go. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you so much.
We did it! We did it! We did the whip! Praise Jesus for the whip. Thank you. What's your name?
Thank you so much. I'm Jay Demopoulos.
Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh. You guys, that stuff never happens when I'm already filming.
Well,
I got the whole thing. I was showing you when I walked up.
you sound like I
Never
did.
happens. Apparently Buckets got me something.
Yeah, they're just frozen.
Oh.
Aren't those cute?
They look just like him. Look. Look at the resemblance.
Just like how you're gonna be when you're big.
This is a great. Thank you, Buckets. Thank you. You're a nice boy.
This is the best gift I've ever gotten.
I got my new socks on. I got some more ice cream. I'm gonna be eating pretty much solid for the next 2 hours or so until I'm absolutely disgusted with myself. Because tomorrow we start
Whole 30.
a whole 30. I'll see you in the 30 days when I'm as skinny as a sleek fox. Okay, I'm about to run out of tape, so I have to say, I love you all. Keep being. I was hoping someone else in the room would pick up.